Water. It's everywhere and in great abundance. We drink it, we play in it, we waste it. One thing is certain, we couldn't do without it. Yet water is a commodity that many of us take for granted. Water from a tap, water in a bottle, water from a hose on a hot summer's day. We just expect our water always to be there.
How different the water situation is in the impoverished countries of the world. Here, for millions, the water is filthy, full of terrible mixes of human waste and other contaminants. At any given moment, over half the world's poor suffer from waterborne diseases. My name's Charity Winters, and I'm here as a representative of Clean Water for Life, an organization dedicated to bringing clean water to the 1.1 billion people in our world who go without it every day. Over 80% of all the sickness in the world is attributable to contaminated water and sanitation. And if no human intervention is taken, over 135 million people will die due to contaminated water by the year 2020. To put that in perspective, just today alone, over 5,000 people will die due to contaminated water. The World Health Organization has said that one child dies every 15 minutes due to bad water and bad sanitation. But there is hope. In this world of high tech and high cost, there is a low tech, low cost, practical solution. So come with us on our journey as we show you the need and we show you the hope and how you can partner together with us to help the helpless in our world.
Isabel is such a girl. 6 years old, poor, hungry, thirsty. The camera does not do justice to the heat and poverty that is the essence of life for Isabel. Today it's her turn to fetch the water from a stream half a mile from her house. Her two brothers used to have this chore, but they both died during the past 9 months from a water-borne disease. Two of the other thousands of children who died that day. Over 5,000 more children will die today. But Isabel fetches the water anyway. She's too young to know of the dangers that lurk in the water below. How could she know? She's only 6. She's just doing what she's told to do. Unfortunately, if she continues to drink the water from her village stream, she may soon join her two brothers, and once again the family will be sad beyond belief. For now, Isabel may be safe, but life is uncertain in her village. Uncertain largely because the water here is a killer. The good news is that there's hope for the millions of children who live in poverty. Hope that arrives in a breakthrough innovation that removes bacteria and microbes from the water as a child drinks it. It's too late for Isabel's brothers, but it comes just in time for millions of others. It's called LifeStraw, and here at Clean Water for Life, we are committed to bringing LifeStraw to families in need the world over.
I'm holding in my hand two simple innovations that are already saving millions of lives of families and children in the poorest countries throughout the world. Here's how they work. This water is polluted, completely unsafe for drinking, filled with contaminants that are waiting to attack my internal organs. And yet I am completely safe and without a care in the world, just like a child like Isabel and her family would be if they also had the LifeStraw. So let me ask you a simple question. If you could provide 1, 2, or a dozen children with a LifeStraw, wouldn't you do it? I know you would. And so here's how you can make a difference in the life of a child, a family, and even an entire village.
Today, more than 1 billion people of the world's population have no access to safe, disease-free drinking water. As a result, men, women, and children in the poorest nations put themselves at risk every day. Unsafe water is robbing them of their dignity, literacy, and their lives. Enter LifeStraw, a proven effective innovation that filters out impurities as the water moves through its filtration chambers. It's that simple. Forbes magazine referred to life straw as one of the 10 things that will change the way we live. Musician and humanitarian Peter Gabriel said, "Life straw is a very simple and elegant solution to a problem that kills millions of people. Let's get it out there."
The life straw has the potential to transform the daily lives of millions of people who live with the life-ending effects of impure water. As a water filtration device, it not only provides safe, clean water, but it also has a positive health impact on those most vulnerable: the pregnant women, the children, and those with weak immune systems. This is one of the most powerful, cost-effective, life-saving innovations I've seen in decades. Every child in harm's way simply must have one. What you're witnessing is not a reenactment. It is not an orchestrated event. This is real life, and we have been invited to witness it. It's not easy to see, and we wish it were different. But this is a situation that happens every day in the lives of the very poor in the world. Please do something. Don't turn a blind eye. This is real. The tears I have cried today are real. The hearts that are broken in this family today are real. And we are asking you to do something about this. Please help us.
Because you care whether the world's children live or die, you can now make a difference in a child's life by providing a life straw where it's needed most. Right now, you can exercise your power of one to save a life. More than 1 billion people in the world have no access to safe drinking water. That's 1/6 of the world's population. 4 billion cases of diarrhea are reported each year. And there are over 1.8 million losses of human life from diarrheal disease every year. The average distance a woman in Asia and Africa walk to collect water is 4 miles. The average weight of water that women carry can be up to 44 pounds, the equivalent of your airport baggage allowance. It's a crisis of monumental proportions.
So what can you and I do about this crisis? Well, the truth is we can't even begin to make a dent in the lives of the 4 billion people. But we can reach into our wallets and say, I believe in the power of one. I believe I can help one child, one family, and one village. Mother Teresa said it best when she wrote, "There is much, much suffering in the world. And the material suffering is the pain of hunger, of exile, and of great tribulation. But there is a suffering that is even greater. It is the suffering of feeling completely alone, unwanted, and unloved. Children left alone to fend for themselves, parents left alone because of the loss of a child, and too often the terror of loneliness is due to losing a loved one to polluted water. That's why the life straw is a lifesaver, a life giver, and a life sustainer. I've already made my own generous gift to provide life straws for children like these around the world. Now I urge you to join me and the hundreds of others who have called today to help the helpless in our world. Well, that about wraps up our half hour together. You've seen the desperate need for clean water among the people of our world. And you've also seen the low-cost, low-tech, practical solution that we can provide together to make an immediate impact. Have you called to make your generous gift? A $30 gift can provide water for a child for an entire year. And for a family for up to 3 years, it's only $30. That's really nothing. Less than $1 a day, less than a cup of coffee for a child's life to be saved. If you can give a larger gift, you can provide more life-giving water to more families and more children around the world. It's just that simple. Thank you for watching, thank you for joining us on this journey, and thank you most of all for opening up your hearts of compassion to the children of the world. Because this is not about our organization, this is about boys and girls in our world who desperately want to live full lives by being able to drink pure water. So thank you so much for caring and giving to the children of the world.